Just quickly before we get into this video then guys, this weekend has been very eventful. First of all, yesterday, 2 accolades happened. Number 1, as you may or may not be aware, episode 32 of the Wycombe Wanderers career mode may or may not be the final episode, because I was doing a brand new career mode on my channel. Not on my channel, but on my profile I've got open here, as you can see behind me as well, just like there. Yeah, I was doing an England only career mode and I thought I saved in the right place. Either something went wrong or the file was corrupted. I can't get into the Wycombe Wanderers career mode. The save file is coming up as the England Wanderers first started, so I'm not sure. I've contacted EA. If they can't get the save file back, then obviously we're going to need a new career mode, which is what we're doing today. And as you can see by the title, you should be able to see that I'm not sure if I'm going to give it away. I don't think I will give it away, so you won't be able to tell anything from the title. But secondly, yesterday we did hit our first milestone as being a YouTuber. We hit 100 subscribers, like 100 people subscribed. I know I do a lot of advertising on Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, and Facebook as well, but Facebook not so much because that's only people that know me and they probably already know I have a YouTube channel. But obviously I've been doing sub for subs to grind through your subscribers, try and get some more viewers, and it's working. We're up to 105 subscribers, so thank you all so much for watching the videos, participating in the videos, letting me know what you think about the videos. All helps towards creating a good channel here. And obviously the next milestone, 200 subscribers, let's say possibly by the end of the year if we're lucky. If we can hit 200 subscribers by the end of the year, then I will be doing a giveaway of some sort. So make sure you stay tuned for that. But now we're going to find out who this new career mode is going to be with. Okay then, so at school today, I was thinking, I was like, no, we don't want to go into this career mode. This is the England one I'm doing. I might as well show you while I'm still here. This is nearly 2 seasons in. We're not going to be doing this because it's just simulating and stuff. That's what the England team looks like, pretty much. I don't know if we'll show mine. I've got Barkley. Because Wilshere, Arsenal wanted 40 mil in for him, but we don't have to save that. We don't have to save that. We'll just unsave, changes all lost, that's fine. Yeah, I saved it anyway. So we're going to go and have a look at some teams. And I was thinking today, I was like, first of all, my first reaction was like, yeah. So I was going to like stop the Wycombe, or postpone the Wycombe Wanderers career mode for a couple of days, a couple of weeks maybe. Have a break or a couple of months and try and get through another career mode. But I didn't want it to go like this. I wanted to go back to the Wycombe career mode like at the end of FIFA to see if we could go for that final push. But evidently it looks like we're not going to be able to now. And the first team that popped into my head, I was like, yeah, let's have a third crack at doing Manchester United career mode. But I thought, that's just so generic. It's so generic. And I was looking through, we don't need that. We'll have that though. Yeah, so I was looking through all these. I was like, we've only just done one in England, so we're not going to do one in England. I was like, Germany, Bayern Munich, no. I just didn't feel Germany. And I wasn't feeling Italy either. And all these leagues, I was maybe doing an Ajax. I was like, nah, I'm not feeling that either. And I was thinking about Portugal. I was like, nah, I'm not feeling that either. And I wasn't really feeling any of these. Spain, I was like, I don't fancy playing with Barcelona, Atletico, or Real. And I don't really want to play against them either because they're friggin' amazing. So, I'm not going to be them either. And there's not many other leagues. I was like, do we try something in the MLS? I was like, nah, we don't want to do something in the MLS. So then I thought, let's take France. Because France, neighbouring country to the United Kingdom, obviously just below us. So why not do that? And I was looking through some of the teams, and I was like, who's the best team in France right now? Evidently, for actual quality of players, it's PSG, as you can see. Then they've got 100 million transfer budget. And 6-time champions and have won domestic cup 10 occasions. They've been pretty good for the last 10 years, PSG. But I was like, no, we don't want to do something PSG. And I was thinking about what teams have done well in France in the last couple of years. Like before PSG, who who was in. So you had AS Saint Etienne. They won the league a couple of times. You had let's see, you had Bordeaux. You had Lille. You had Marseille. You had Nice. You had Lyon. That's pretty much it. And I thought, well, what team's going to be fun to play with on FIFA? Which then I stumbled across this. AS Monaco. A club transfer budget of £20 million only. A team which just has a fifth club worth of PSG, but has a 4.5-star team. And have obviously, as you may or may not be aware, have got so many players in their team right now. They've got very high overalls for their team, and they're killing it right now in the league. They've got Falcao, they've got Thomas Lemar. They've had some beautiful players come through them as well. 7-time champions of France. So I think we're going to go with AS Monaco. But before we jump into this, then we're going to have to make a few changes, obviously. Monaco Stadium isn't in the game, and I'm having a look here. They play at Stade Louis II. It's in Fonteville in Monaco, and has a capacity of 18,500. So we need to find an 18.5 or as near to capacity stadium that we can choose for Monaco here. And it doesn't look anything like Moulton Road. It doesn't really look like that either, to be honest. I'm going to be honest with you, it doesn't really look like any of these. That actually looks quite similar to it, actually. So we'll go for that, and we'll call it what we need to do, which is Stade Louis. I mean, can you do second on here? Aye. Stade Louis II. Yeah, that'll do. We'll save that in. We'll lock that in. We'll apply next to that. Then we can get into this career mode. So then thinking about it, so then we got 20 million. We might put a 60% increase on, because it's not going to do much, really, let's be honest. So we'll go back to Monaco here then. And we'll go for the actual manager's name, which I definitely know off by heart. Definitely haven't just looked it up. It's Leonardo Jardim, I believe, the Portuguese geezer. So we'll keep it on world class, because world class seemed to be challenging enough last time around. We've got Stade Louis II, download latest squads, European competition the first season, of course. They are in the Champions League. Seeded teams, what's going to be our group? We're going to be in Juve, Arsenal, and Gladbach. Like, that doesn't really seem fair. Let me see if I can replicate our actual group from the Champions League. And so we were in Group E, and we had Monaco, which we'll move ourselves over to there. I think we'll have to use, yeah, we can take up Benfica. So we had Spurs, we had CSK Moscow, wherever they are. Here, Moscow. Moscow, are they Turkish? No, they're not, are they? They're Russian. Don't know what I'm on about there. Any Russian team here? Oh, here they are, CSK, there we go. And then we also had Bayer Leverkusen, which are here. So that is our Champions League group. That's all done and dusted. And I believe we're ready to roll straight into it now. Obviously, there won't be any fixtures or any action as if today, because maybe we'll have to be scouting for some players. I'm not sure if we will be or not though, because I've just looking at their squad here. Like, I love using this tablet. It's not a good one, but you can kind of use it as a second monitor, as if they've got a crap ton of players on loan. They've got about, let's see, on loan players. They've got like 11 players on loan, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them have potential of over 80. So we want to be getting as many good players in the team as possible, obviously. But we'll have to see what our squad situation is like, because Do you want to sign some players? Maybe try and steal some off our French rivals, because, well, that's what I always like to try and do. I like to try and steal from the league you're going to be playing the most. If you can neutralise them first and then move to the big other clubs, then it's going to be quite easy for you. Obviously, our main rival this season is probably going to be Nice, Lyon, Marseille, and obviously the big boys PSG. So if we can take any of their players, then I'll be laughing all the way. Okay then, so we've got pre-season tournament invite. Obviously we're going to be doing for that. Just in case we need some cash. I'm not sure if I can actually bother, because I think I only do 2 or 3 seasons at the most. So is there any point investing in the youth system? Maybe we might do try and find some French players, but we'll do this one here in England. We've got a strong enough team to do so. Talking of teams, we're going to have to look at our objectives and then have a look at the squad and see what we're dealing with. For a team that has very little money, they've got nearly all 5-star scouts that we aren't going to use. Seems a little bit like a waste, but actually I probably shouldn't have recorded him. I should have probably left him wherever he was in France. Also, not going to find any new ones, but I don't think we're using that anyway. Any good players are probably going to get in our first or second season, so I don't see there's any reason for us to do that. But as you can see then, we got £32 million with a 60% budget increase. We bought a couple of players in. We adjust our budget correctly to 75-25 like I'm going to. We can probably afford 1 or 2 big players. So what we're going to be looking at here is youth players make 2.55 profit from youth player sales within 2 seasons. We can probably do that actually. Sell out at least 90% attendance and at least 50% of league home games this season. Increase the club worth by 50%. Finishing Champions Cup, so we don't have to win the league. Reach the quarterfinal of the Coupe National, which is probably the equivalent of the FA Cup, I'm guessing. Reach the knockout stage of the Champions Cup and qualify to Euro League. Having a look at the squad then, this is the squad we are going to be rocking with. We have got Falcao up top then at 30. Will he be staying with us? Of course he will be staying with us. He's too good to not let him stay with us. Then we got Mbappe, very promising. We got Thomas Lemar, we got Bakayoko, Fabinho, Silva, Sideberg, Glick, Jimison, Mendy, Subasic in goal. I don't know how old Subasic is. He's 31, so a little bit older than I'd like. We got Jermaine, we've got Carrillo, we've got Moutinho, we've got Dira, we got Aragi, we got Toure, we got De Sanctis. We got a lot of decent players here that are actually pretty decent. In terms of getting some players back or something, there's a couple of players that they're going to cost us quite a bit to get them back. But if we do have to bring them back, then we of course will. Yeah, so this is one of the players we want to be getting rid of then. Saidu Sai, we don't need him. So we'll add him to the transfer list. So it's almost as if we have too many midfielders here. We have a crap ton of midfielders here. I'm not really sure we're going to use any of them. Like these 2 guys, Antonucci and Biavaganagi. We're not going to be using them this season, so they can both go on loan. Bashilia, we might keep him. We got Bakayoko and Fabinho, obviously our 2 first choice then. We've got Moutinho, who'll probably be our second choice, along with I would guess the next highest rated, which is Bashilia. So we'll be keeping them. Players like Nina, we just don't need them right now. And I don't know how good he is. Let's say Lina, like 71. We just don't really need him, so we can add him to the transfer list. Endoram. Again, I don't know where he is here. Endoram, there he is. He's got potential 78, so potentially we could be needing him down the line. So we'll add him to not transfer list. Remove him from the transfer list and put him up for a loan as well. Then we got Thiam, he again. Where isn't? Yeah, he's again like decent. So we'll add him for the loan list as well. We've then got Moutinho and Nikita. I mean, we need to keep some of these, right? I mean, I'm almost tempted, because all of them are very low rated, I'm almost tempted to get 8 Benessa out, because, let's see, 8 Benessa, where is he? He's on loan. He's got a potential of 82, and he's at centre midfield, so I might bring him back, and we're, because we might be needing him. So we've got him and him, we've got Fabinho and Bakayoko, and then we've got Bachelier. So that should be good for midfielders. As for left-hand sided players, we've got a decent amount. We've got Thomas Lemar, we've got Alison Maximum, who's on loan, and we've got Andanusa. Andanusa has got a potential of 71, and he's pretty crap. So I think we'll definitely be sending him on loan. No, we're going to be transfer listing him. I'm almost tempted to bring Alison Maximum back, because we kind of need him. Then again, we kind of don't right now, because we got Thomas Lemar, but it depends what contract this kid's on. Like, he's at Bastia. Do we take the risk and bring him back as a 75? Just looking here, like, looking at our left-hand sided players. Actually, no. We're not looking at wingers. We got this guy, Tyrad. But again, he's only overall 63. And none of these other players can play on the left-hand side. So bringing Alison Maximum back is a necessity. So bringing him back. We'll have to keep Tyrad as a backup. Then we've got our left-hand side players. We've got right-hand side. Sorry, we've got Lopez who's loaned out and Diaz is loaned out. We've got Dira. I mean, he's not going to be growing any better. We got Gene. Where's Gene? Gene. I don't see him. Where is he? Or is he loaned out? Oh, he's loaned out. But how good can he get? He can get to an 85. So is it worth bringing him back? Is it worth selling off Nabil Dira? Probably not, seeing as Gene is probably going to grow more on loan. So we'll have Dira and Silva as our main ones there. All these guys are loaned out, and he can kind of be our backup. These guys can both stay out. As for strikers, then we've got a selection. We've got a selection of strikers. So we've got Mbappe and Falcao, who are going to be our main ones. We've got Jermaine. We've got Carrillo, who can fit in. Then let's see. We got Carrillo. We've got Falcao. We've got Jermaine. We've got Mbappe. So we do need to keep Gakatuku, whatever his name is, as a backup. I mean, in terms of players, the only weakness I can possibly see right now is another defender would be helpful, because we got only 5 of these on the books and one of them's on loan. And my only concern is that we don't really have a backup for Glick or Jemison. So we're probably going to have to look for one of them now. One thing I've also forgotten to do is put the currency into euros, seeing as we're playing a French team. But I mean, we're a Portuguese manager, but I mean, I operate in pounds. It's a lot easier for me to operate in pounds as well, because I kind of know what a player's worth. I'm not too sure the conversion between euros and pounds and all that, so it's probably best if I would have just stuck to that anyway. So then, looking at some of these, we're looking at centre backs, and there's one player I can see now that's standing out, and his name is Kimpembe. He's from one of our rivals. Obviously, you got Marquinhos, who would be good for a first team one, but I think we'll stick with Jemison because I don't want anyone really first team. I want someone second team who's just going to about fill in. So I am looking at I mean, it's either Marquinhos or Marquinhos is a little bit out of our budget. He's going to cost us quite a bit of money. So I think we're going to go with a player here. I mean, there's Issa Diop. I could go with him, but I don't see a reason to steal from Toulouse. It's not really steal, but we're going to go with this guy here. We're going to go with... This is lagging. I'm sorry, but this is staying in. We're going to go Presnel Kimpembe. He's got potential here at 86. Overall 75. And apparently to FIFA, he is worth 4.3 million. So I'm going to go straight away with a 6 million offer because I'm going to have to overpay for him. And he's going to be upgrading. He's going to be going from a sporadic first team player to a squad rotation, which I don't really see a problem with that. And other than that one signing, then I think we'll actually be ready for the season. I think we'll be looking pretty good. And yeah, I had a feeling they'd say that. You can F off. So they want a 10 million. They've set a 10 million price tag for him. We'll go up to 8. We'll go up to 8, and we'll see if that can persuade them a little bit. But we're gonna sim through these International Cup games really quickly, because just to try and get them out of the way, so ready to start next episode. Obviously, this is a preparation, and we should win that easily. Yeah, that's pretty easy. This is obviously a preparation episode for the rest of the season, so it is going to be a little bit longer, just sorting out the team and stuff. We have also got some training then. Training is going to be immense, because we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, like 21 promising players. But the ones who want to really get up to our top stars first, obviously, Kylian Mbappe lot in. He is going to be a future star, definitely, whether he's going to be playing in the Premier League, in the Spanish League, Italian League, whether he stays at Monaco, or whether he goes to play wherever else, wherever I miss, Spain, Germany. I don't think he'll go Germany, because Germany don't really have too many French players. But obviously, another one we want to get playing up, Thomas Lemar. Thomas Lemar, again, very vital for Monaco. And he's going to be vital for me as well. We got Silva, who we could bring in later on in the season, obviously. Silva got potential of 90 overall. Lemar only on 88. So we'll keep it for this till like Christmas maybe. Then we'll see how we're going with that. But that's going to be our training for the next, well, definitely a couple of months. If we can get these up to like mid-80s, that would be really good for the team. So I believe Christopher Lina then, he's one of the players that we're just like, nah, we're not going to need him. And I really don't need him. Like, he's not really got an overall of anything. So Chesterfield can definitely have him. It doesn't matter if I'm underpaying for him. I don't really care. He's not worth much anyway. There we go then. Paris have accepted our 8 million for Presnel Kimpembe. He can go up to 40,000 a week. He can go on a 15% clean sheet bonus, and we'll try on squad rotation. See if we can persuade him in with that. Up next then, we have got Leicester in this European International Cup. They've just lost to Sociedad. Well, can we beat them? Awano, Mbappe and Musa picking up the goals there. And there we go then, confirmation. Christopher Lina has gone to Chesterfield, and Kimpembe has accepted his offer. So that is our one signing of the season. Do we make any more? I don't know. You'll have to let me know. Obviously, we're still going to have plenty of time in the transfer market by the time this episode's over. So if there's anyone you would like to see me sign that is mainly playing in the French League, I'm not looking to buy anyone outside the French League, then do let me know. Final game of the group stage here then, and it doesn't look like I'm going to be pipped from this. But we're against Sociedad. It always seems to be on the left-hand side of the screen simulating, then you do normally pick up the win. Yeah, see, look, Bakayoko and Lemar then picking up the goals that time around. More training here then. Mbappe and Lemar still on the training. Can we get any growth from any of them just yet? No, we can't. In the semi-final of this cup now then, we have got a game against Valencia. Again, shouldn't be too hard for us to do this. Yeah, 4-1. Wow, Mbappe, Lamar and Falcao getting themselves goals in that match. Again, I was thinking about the formation. Like, am I going to be comfortable with this formation? They're playing the 4-4-2 holding. I'm not too sure how I feel about that. Like, their default is a 4-2-2-2, 4-2-2-2, 4-2-2-2, yeah. But I think we'll stay with the 4-4-2 holding. I mean, as long as they're... Let's check the instructions actually quickly. I mean, they have no instructions on any of the players, which is a little bit worrying. So we'll go ahead and put some of these on now then. We'll put him on balance width because he's the fast one, but we will want him to be getting in behind. Falcao, he'll be wanting him to stay central as he's probably best there. He'll also be getting in behind. You want your attacking players to be getting in behind. Not necessarily cutting inside, we like some width, but we'll be getting in behind as well to make them wing supporting runs, and that's going to be the instructions then. We'll finish off this tournament and then we'll be done for this start-off episode. So it looks like in the final we're against Leicester City. Interesting, played him there. We got Francesco Antonucci. Imans SC want him on loan for the year. He can go on there. I had him in a career mode of mine. Who was it? It was the Wickham one, wasn't it? Or was it not? I'm not sure if it was the Wickham one we had him or not. Was it the Wickham one? I don't know. I've just been thinking about it for about a minute and I actually can't remember. I did recognise the name though of Antonucci. I don't think I had him for the Wickham one. We knew we had to buy an attacking midfielder, but I wasn't aware that we actually did buy one. I did something else. Oh, I know what it is. It's for the 1 to 100 Road to Glory, which is up on Thursday, by the way. If you didn't watch the last one, then you better go and watch that one because it's coming out on Thursday. Wolf Among Us tomorrow. Should be good. Transfer for them. We got some more transfer offers. We got one for Adzanusa. We don't need you, so you can clear off. And then we've got one for Bernardo Silva. No way are you having him. Into this final then, against Leicester City. I won't send all the way to the end of this one. We'll watch this one through, see who's going to win this one. I'd say the teams are pretty much equal. I mean, they don't have Jamie Vardy. Doesn't look like. Don't know where he's gone to. If he's been transferred, I'm not sure. But there's no way we should get leathered by Leicester. We got a fairly decent team. We got Kimpembe the Pimp. Oh, yes, that's there. Thought that was one of ours, and then that would have been awful. Oh, no. Uluwa's just gone and stole it from him, hasn't he? Yeah, Uluwa's just stolen them the win. But, as I said, we don't really need anyone too big. So that's him. He's gone to Crank Sancho. We got one for Jemison. Ah, Leicester won Jemison. That's surprising, isn't it? Like, there'll be a team in every career mode you play who just want a lot of your players. And I don't know who it is going to be this time around. But let's see. We've got to... What have we got to do next? We've got to get a youth staff, maybe. We've got to get someone here. Oh, look, this guy. 3-star, 5-star, 5-star. That's very good. And we'll set him up in France because, well, we are a French team. So I want to have some young Frenchies. And he's set up there, just confirmation of that. We'll then go and finish this training then. We've got training. And that will set us up very well for the beginning of the season then. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this episode. If you did, remember to smash that like button. Comment down below. If you are going to leave a comment, just general comments. And also, who do you think I should be signing this season? Is there anyone else you think I should be signing? If you want to leave any suggestions, let it know through the comment section or through your social media, which is Instagram, Twitter, or Snapchat. All in the description, or in the outro as well. My name's there. Go and follow me up, hook me up. Replying to everyone right now as well. Obviously, I'm only on 100 subs myself, so that should be alright. We didn't have any growth there with the training, hopefully you guys will like me doing a Monaco career mode. I did let you guys choose the Wickham one, and we did get through 31 episodes of it. That's a straight month. Just unfortunate that the game has done something. I don't know what it's done. Was I partly to blame for it? Maybe, I don't know. I didn't actually recall saving it under the Wickham one, so I don't know. This stuff happens, doesn't it? We got a fresh start though. A fresh start, a new career mode, and hopefully we'll have a pretty banging team in a couple of seasons, especially with these two kids here. Obviously, great players themselves. At the moment, couple of years, probably going to be world class. But yeah, that's going to be it. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Good.